Next, I'm going to apply these 4 colors to my face to show you a basic Seint face to get started. I'm going to use 2 brushes today. I'm going to use the detail brush that has a small end for under my eyes and a contour side for right here. And then I'm also going to use the blush and bronzer brush, which has a smaller end that I'll apply all of my main highlight with, and then a fluffy end that I will bronze with. So these are the 2 that I'm using today. I'm gonna start with my contour. So I'm gonna start with Astoria, which is the 3rd one in, and I'm going to pick it up with just a dabbing motion with my detail brush. And I'm going to make a fish face. And right here where you can see that cheekbone popping through, that's where I'm gonna apply my contour, right into my hairline, just like that. Don't worry about applying too little or too much product. Cream-based products are really flexible and easy to work with, so you can blend them out and work with them if you apply too much. If you apply too little, you can always add a little bit more on. So just gonna get my contour on. I'm also gonna pick up a little bit and put it right around my hairline. If you have a larger forehead, this is a good way to make the appearance of your forehead look a little bit smaller. I'll show you once we blend that out. And then the last place for the contour is going to be right along your jawline right here. Don't be nervous about contouring. Just get it on your face and let the brushes do the work as we start to blend it out. All right, using that same exact brush, this is the detail brush, that same exact side that we just applied it with, I'm just gonna start doing small motions, little flicks upward to blend out the contour color. And I'm gonna do the same thing up into my hairline, just like that. I tend to keep this bottom part a little bit of a straight edge because I like the look of the contour, but this part, I want it to kind of go into my cheekbone area and look seamless there. So you can see the difference between this side where I've applied and this side where I've already blended. Gonna come around and do the same thing over here, just small flicks upwards. If you don't like having that harsh line, you can certainly blend that out more. I just like it to be a little bit more defined. Okay, and then same thing down here. We're just gonna blend it out a little bit. Great. Next, I'm gonna go in with the blush and bronzer brush with my main highlight color, which today I'm using the color June. By the way, this was the color White Peach that I got for my brightening color. This is my main highlight June. This is Astoria, which I used to just contour, and then Bella Bronzer. This is a very basic light medium makeup palette. So going in with the small side of the blush and bronzer brush with my main highlight color, and I'm just gonna start applying. I'm just gonna start dabbing in the areas outside of the contour where I didn't already put product, and I'm just gonna start filling in right around there. And as you can see, I'm just gonna do half of my face so that you can see one side only for now. But what you're going to notice is that this makeup is cream-based. It sits on the top of your skin. And what's so great about it is that it looks like your skin, just a little bit more polished, and we're just removing some of the imperfections that, that might exist on your skin. So I'm gonna stop there and show you this side of my face against this side. You can see that I've already taken away some of that pigmentation, some of my redness. It's already evened out quite a bit on this side. Now I'm gonna apply the same exact way on this side. Next, I'm gonna take my detail brush, the small end, and I'm going to pick up my brightening shade, which is White Peach. And I'm just gonna dab it in to that brightening shade. And I'm gonna go right into the inner corner of my eye. and start to color correct underneath and in that corner of my eye. To get rid of that darkness. Okay, and anywhere that you want to brighten up. So sometimes I get redness in here, so I'm just going to spot correct that a little bit. And I've got a little bit of something going on right here. I like to keep that like a really nice fine line right there with my contour. All right. And you can see that I run it across my eyelid as well because it acts as a really great kind of primer for any shadows that I'm gonna do. Okay, you can see the difference between the two sides. See all this darkness in here? I've just color corrected that. Okay, now I have brightened up under both of my under eyes, you can tell. So at this point, we have on our contour, we have on our main highlight, and we have brightened in the areas that we want a little bit of brightness. And now the last step is to take your Bella bronzer, and I start with the smaller side of the blush and bronzer brush. I do the bigger side at the end, and I'm gonna just pick up some of that Bella bronzer, and I'm going to place it above my contour, so right above. And as you can see, these colors are extremely pigmented, so you do not need a lot of this product at all. All right, next what I'm gonna do is bring it down here. And now I'm going to take the fluffy side of the brush and I'm gonna start to really blend this out. Right into the hairline. All right. As a last step, I like to go back in with my main highlight color, which in this case is June, and just pick up a little bit. And in the areas where I feel like I might have lost some of that brightness right here underneath the eye, I just blend it a little bit. Same thing over here. I want to keep this area right in here nice and bright, and then I want to shade or illuminate, I should say, and bronze the areas on the outside of the face. So I'm just going back in with my main highlight and I'm just getting a little bit of that brightness back. Right in the T-zone, right in here, and then right here underneath my chin. And then if you lost a little bit of the chisel, which sometimes I do when I go a little bit crazy with my bronzing, just bring it back. It's completely layerable. All right. There we are. So I think that's where I'll stop because I think that that's the perfect place to stop for basic application. I would be completely comfortable right now applying my mascara. I have on a little bit of lippy already and heading out the door. This is really all that you need to get started.